Enchebia amanyofo beko epueye atoye asret memufo se omonto omoso aba. Na mibiso edien ena omowo ema Akuafo. Mibisa Akuafo efise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem ejina ekuayo mu. Wenti ena Akuafo TV kofa bae ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat. The hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metra ministers, MPs, MCs, DCs, any empo aspiring MPs wona ombegina say yento omoso aba ebehia na neomwo ema Akuafo ana a great sector no omo de atopo no so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia smeni megina wana mu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obese obeso yasen a hwe number sia egu TV de so efre ni eni wo endi nkita ho. The hot seat ebeye she. The hot seat ebeye hot. Akonwa no so ebeye she. Mema, good afternoon. Sir, wode we fidie no ato Akuafo TV a wo share the hot seat. Thank you very much. And no answer na yebeche program na so na wotwimu yante asempa. Former General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Miche MPP. Osanso na oye CEO for Forestry Commission. Miche Ora Kwajo Wusu Efri ye na dodo na afre no Sir John no. Na wotwimu yante asempa. Yete se wadane nani ahweban. Enti no na se program yi so no ye kana asem kakra ansa na ya hyase. Honorable anase Ora Sir John na obi a obi beka se o pese uhu se ne otia or a very funny person even on interviews on radio on television krano or kasa no de bebu kakra afem. You will love to listen to him even if you don't agree with him. You love to listen to him if it's obeka bibi ema wo wasere enti minjina efidie so na minjina mpanfo we Akuafo TV na yema ebusu nyina ahyede nyame enka mo ho no mama ahoden na muntimi njina this difficult time. Yes, so yekase Ora St. John nyame emfa no ensie. May his soul rest in peace. Right, ye no mayemra eneso. Ene ewo yedumede so mede wo ko whole West abato empeso aso na say whole West constituency. Simaka cho say ye the MPs no dodo na any independent presidential aspirant no dodo na any political parties dodo na beba show yi so before December year 2020 wakoto aba ye share omo visions omo agenda for Ghana if you say afi no ye beto aba na aba na ye beto no so ye beto ni yie nti na se wu ni omo wo ma wo empeso a wo so no na watimi aya informed judgment as to who to vote for. Voters registration no ahyase ewo biaye bebra koso isi no se ombedi 6 days ewo baby it is a wooden ndu so na wanya abotre meso sa wo center hon so na what here and I say enhyehyeye a ye di abase na be ya yawe wo so unya bi no na wedi so na ne nyina akọ kama na enye registration ti no na akofa yawe aba na odi akoma wabusuafo ennese na mekan ya ko whole West constituency na yenya almost sitting MP ene na ne ba betwetwe nkomo ono uba mrahye bedwamu a yaka minority na se dom ketwa no omo MP se fi voter regional ono na eda omano so me fa ne say chairman of the MPs from voter region from the minority side ono na ogina no na biemu so mrahye bedwamu no ka Christian fellowship na ewo mrahye bedwamu na say Christopher a ewo mrahye bedwamu no ono sa ekuo no ono na oye omo dwam trainer na say chairman of the Christian fellowship ewo mrahye bedwamu metre Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bechra. Honorable, say didn't me born correct. Minim say wunim Sir John answer what is Sir John kakakwa den abetimi aka afana ho answer ya share energy den answer.
Na yema Sir John any ni busiafo na nyina share din. Let me use this opportunity as a member of parliament for the people of Whole West to wish our friend and the Bire family, especially those that he works with, our condolences. Obianim says John or Nipa, everybody knows him as a very jovial person. He doesn't play politics, things at all. Now, your General Secretary General, I said, Nketi Akraka say, time I didn't make baby, he was with him for the number of days, 3 days at least. They spent time together. When he, Sir John, was the General Secretary with the opposition party, but then were in power, that alone shows the kind of person he is. And I'm saying, these days, you won't see us as politicians from different opposing view working together or even talking to each other. But for a whole General Secretary of an opposing party going to his brother General Secretary's home, commiserating with him for a number of days. Not only one day, just came to the funeral and left, but he stayed with him for 3 days. That alone shows the kind of person Sir John was. My condolences to the family. We'll all be there when the day of his burial, whatever it is announced. We'll all be there. Yesterday, it was announced on the floor of the House by the leader the leader of the House, Honorable Chairman Samboso, and we pay a tribute. We gave him 1 minute silence. I know when the days are drawing close, Speaker will allow us to pay our tribute to him.
Right. Let's come back to your issue for this week. This week, Johanna, who said, the Voter Regional Caucus. Said the military cover Voter region. So the Minister for Defense hold the press conference. Then that night, the president also spoke about it. Explanation of the mamono. Are you satisfied with the explanation both the Minister of Defense and the President of the Republic at their mamono?
What we're looking for now, that was not what they did. Why our request was that they take away the military personnel or call them to the barracks and say I even gave an ultimatum say by Tuesday they should move the military personnel out of the place. Now sir a Krum Hall, the paramount chief of the area also got the same thing, or him also got the same thing. Say he doesn't see the reason why they'll bring military personnel to come and patrol his area.
They were protecting our borders and our flower border country, border town.
Yeah, we say our flower border town. So our flower have been a border town since before even I was born. When colonial master decided to divide us into or break the various countries into nations. Now, Aflao border has been a border town even before the independence of Ghana. And we were not seeing military people there. How come now that military people has been deployed there? That's the first thing. And it's been a border town. Aflao has been there. We only know immigration. We only know national security people. We only know custom people. We only know other, people, security agencies who were working there, not military personnel. And to say, you can't, to me, say because the border town, they should send military personnel. Apart
from that, it's not about your close borders, and still people were finding other routes of entering our country. You remember I said the borders were closed to fight COVID-19 as part of measures by government to fight this pandemic, and your close borders, and so the soldiers they're not only in Voter regional. Per what the Minister of Defense said, they are all the border towns across the country. Why is the Voter region making too much noise about seeing military officers?
Marty, and just making noise. It's no noise at all. We're drawing the attention of international community as well as Chrome 4. They should see what is happening in Aflao. Unim say when this whole we start getting social media presence of military personnel in Aflao harassing our own people in the area, we start getting video calls from people who were being beaten, who were being allegedly beaten by the military personnel. You recall now, so Ukaya, Joy FM 4 call Elubu border to find out say military personnel for Juana. They came back to say there was no presence of military personnel. And he said, Minia, and my colleague, Honorable Minister for Defense, comes out immediately after our press conference. He says they deploy military personnel on all the border towns. What about Elubu? There was evidence taken by Joy FM. There was nothing like that. What about other towns? So, yes, and if Okase, it is true he has deployed, let's agree, let's accept it. Have those places complained that the military personnel were harassing them, an allegation that even their women were being molested and taken over. You know, these were the issues that we went to Aflao to find out. Even when we were there, there was a molestation of a young lady. This morning I spoke to her. The senior brother who was taking her to school across the border because the parents decided that she should do French. So she goes to school across the border. School has opened. Taking your sister to school also does not warrant you say, he has beaten the girl, if you see a lot of scratches on the girls, which the paramount chief also showed to the camera. And then we saw her. So I took the lady in to report at the police station. Today, the senior brother is being hospitalized because of the gun bat that the man used to beat him, which was unfair. And so it is not about just military force and the presence of security persons are there. That's not our issue. The issue is all about harassment of our people and putting the fear of God in them. I mean, what's the meaning of that? If you want to fight COVID-19, you don't want people to come in. Military people are not supposed to check. How will you know as a military officer? How will you know, say, Nipa way or Ghana? It is the work of the. Okay,
so the immigration are there, but they are bringing the military as a means of reinforcement.
Reinforcement, and I say it is not right because first time I won't buy I said, you go to market, they have mounted their barricades there. You move a little bit, into town, you see them there harassing innocent people. That was our main concern.
Right.
By the grace of God, when we went, they have moved from there. They are no longer in the town harassing people. We are happy with that. The next leg was that they should move. They should allow freedom of movement in town. Let people. If you know Aflao or one of the towns called Wudome around Peto area, Unimhua, it's just the road, main road dividing Ghana and Togo. The chief there is a chief of Wudome, who preside over the town that is, supposedly to be in Togo, and the town that's supposed to be in Ghana. And to Ufahua, it's the same people. He goes to farm here and comes to sleep here. This one also comes to farm here and sleeps here. The electricity that they use is the same Ghana electricity. So will you say, Nimpana or the other side, no, they belong to Togo people. You cannot even identify who is a Togolese and who is a Ghanaian. Since Akuafotvgh, people cannot go about doing any business because since the closure of the border, that's where they do their petty trade. They are hungry. People are really hungry. There's nothing going on. Government is not giving them any relief. And the whole person, they should sit at home and die. That's the question the chief asked. Should we sit at home and die? We are not going anywhere. When our motor kid, Okada boys are moving town, so you are beating them.
But
exactly do you want them
for the greater interest of the country, if a town in Aflao are not working because of the closure of the border, must it affect the whole country? There have to be precautions, and that's what the government has taken. Don't you agree?
No, I don't agree with you, Asabia, because here, even the VOTER'S regional COVID-19 cases now, the number of people who have COVID-19 cases, as compared to that in Togo, Togo's own is even less than that. Togo, the whole Togo. It is Togo people who should be afraid of us.
So are you saying we should open the border at Aflao?
Not only Aflao. Not only at Aflao.
We should open the borders across the country.
If you have preventive measures, say you check the temperature of people, you when they come into, you quarantine them at their own expense and allow business to flow. I think not only Aflao but across the borders.
Across the borders.
It should be open. I mean, life should be normal, and then people should begin to take the precautionary. If you are coming, you are not wearing any nose masks, it should be turned back. If you are not doing, if you don't put on nose masks, you don't have sanitizers, you don't, and then they check your temperature and they realize you are off the temperature, your temperature is so high, and there's the symptoms of whatever it is, people should be turned back to.
Honorable, are you not saying you open the borders because mo pese enkofo a ewo Togo embrame register? Are you not saying that?
Well, that is
because I'm surprised that you are saying we should open the borders across the country.
That's
1 minute you register. Some people from your party will say, why must we go and queue and register because COVID-19? We are not adhering to the precautions. Now you are saying we should open borders. Now it's a normal duties. Is it not because you want, so now we can say, Ghana for be a Togo, so some mobile ready, you know, be a border sana.
Oh, whether a registration or no registration, business must go on, borders must be open. Until we are not calling for, I'm not calling for opening of borders because we want people to register. Yeah, former president, who is a leader of the party, already can say, whether registration or no registration, you're going to this election. And the election there, whether you are registered or your registration, what we are saying is that the livelihood of the people, I mean, for close to about 3 months now, people are not doing anything, and they can't go to market. You know, the livelihood of the people depends so much on, you know, the daily transaction from Aflao to Togo to Lomé. Honestly, you could see that at Aflao town has some part of the community in Togo, very close to Lomé. In fact, as we speak now, the paramount chief of Aflao is the paramount chief of the whole of Aflao, including Togo. So are you saying that Togo Fiti should not even go and visit his subjects in Togo? Or if there's an issue there, he should not go there? President Ford Eyarima comes to Togo Fiti in Aflao because he knows that he has jurisdiction over some of subjects there. He conferred with him. And he said, it's not about registration. After registration, we are registering. Are we not registering?
Yeah.
We will register. We will register and register and register. Me say this number of voter regional, the numbers we have there. It's not about people who goes to Aflao or people coming from Togo and register. No. The truth of the matter is that Aflao is not Ketusaf. Aflao alone is not Ketusaf. Ketusaf comprises of Aflao, Denu, Sume area, that's Agbozume, Kliko, Nogokpo. I mean, so it's a whole enclave. Sometimes I even said they should divide that place into 3 constituencies because it's big. So people should not be thinking that Ketusaf is only Aflao. People who come to, if you look at their names, you will realize that almost everybody there are within Ghana.
So the ongoing registration, I know, say, team whole West monitor the registration. What is the feedback they are giving you?
Well, I was there myself. I came by yesterday. Also, my register crowd.
Oh, okay.
And it's going on well, even though we have to adhere to the COVID-19 protocols. I felt that government should have done was to provide people with at least nose masks. Indeed, the Electoral Commission has provided hand washing and sanitizers before you put your hand onto the machine, the BVR machine, and then when you finish, you also sanitize again, which was okay. The election officials are all wearing their protective, at least they are wearing nose masks, but that is not enough. What about those who comes to register? You expect people to come and register, you expect them to buy their own face mask and so on. Those who do not have face mask are being turned away. So it's now on us, the responsibility is on us to provide face mask, provide sanitizers. If I just bought some sanitizers, I'm taking back to the constituency to give to people so that people can feel free and register. The registration is going on well.
Are they registering? Are people patronizing?
Honestly, I was amazed. I was amazed when there are towns that they will be registering, and if you're not careful, the days will not be enough for them. So I have to even ask the Electoral Commission to do a lot of mop-up in my constituency. I'm amazed, surprised that people have the enthusiasm to register. This is very interesting. We went around to inform them that it's not only about voting that you need the card. You need the card to do other things. Currently, you cannot use the national identification card to do any transaction because it's not been validated by other organizations. So they depend solely on the voter's ID card, and in some instances, driver's license and passport. So they should acquire it, and then those who do not have even the national identification card, when they go to banks or other places, they can at least use the voter's ID card for it. So people have the interest and their
since you've gone through the process, just walk us through the process. What is it cumbersome, or is just like the normal registration?
It's just like normal. So I was wondering why we should even go through this at all.
Well, we want to have a clean register.
Supreme Court has spoken. Parliament has also, given the supported CI, so we will have to do it. Now, when you get to the place, you first of all have to wash your hand. No, before you wash your hand, they'll take your temperature. Then you wash your hand. After which they'll give you sanitizers or spray your hand with the alcohol base, and then you clean your hand. Then you go to the table where they'll take your details. If you have your national ID, which I have, you will be asked to fill the form. They'll fill the form for you. You'll sign the form and thumbprint the form as well. You sign and then thumbprint as well. Then after which, if it's your turn, they'll call you to the BVR machine. You go to the BVR machine, they will take you through, and then they'll key in all the details that they've taken from the filling of the form. They'll key in, and then take your pictures and your bio figures, your fingers. They'll take all your bio data, your iris, your facial, and then from there you walk to the laminator. It's printed. The laminator prints it. It takes, in my case, because I was talking, asking a lot of questions. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes. But if you look at the whole process, I know it's taking people 5 minutes, taking people 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes. The other thing I also noticed, those who do not have the passport or national identification card, they spend a little time there because you need guarantors to fill and then guarantee for them. So they get into 20, 30 minutes.
All right, Honorable, you hold on for me. We'll go for a quick break. We'll come back and then we'll go to whole West constituency and see your projects and other stuff you've done there. We go to share the hot seat at Akuafo TV, and then you share whole West constituency or home na ya copy. You share sitting MP no. You share Jumedia wedi wo ho. Martin in Casa government is why Jumedia pa was a constituency. When you say obeka wan someone as on kan wan some na no so ebe Martin memufo no this year there. O mesisa o ma drink kakra na. You kwaje quick commercial break. Ni amra sisia.
The hot seat.
Abodina shasinyi ekwayo Akuafo TV e wonde pama mo.
Coconut. Anam enuaninro ene ahoden a ewo kube mu nti nipa dodo na emfeni agro. Na yedina nopa awia anwumre dasuom ene abribia. The science ama demand na kosoro na koba na sanso de a na ama resident a so menu mienu so yetimi dua bi na yeso yetimi nya mfaso a ewo so no ebi kane no be kaya yebedua kuba a age de koto ma adwaye ama odwade so mpre bebre na efifi ansa na yetimi adua na so ene bie ade nimde fofra ba sesi aye kone hybrid coconut seed and all other varieties of coconut seed pa no obenya no wo Akuafo farms pe nti se wo yekua ni deda ana opese obakua yemu a na mekamfo ma se kube ene wo se odua bis ano ene sika ene mfaso bebre ewo mu na obedua kube so dia se de maka no obehia hybrid coconut seed ayefi Akuafo farms ho we ye kira kwan ewo eastern region Accra ene Nsawam kwantempo so na office so ewo Dansoman Mataelko eben police quarters se openchemu bi ana se opese ofre na obeye wo order fre ahoma ahu no o TV sui na yebeje wo ofels hybrid coconut seed without Akuafo farm is no hybrid so waka. Hello, lovely people. As a people, we all have our plans and structures for the day. And we cannot dispute the fact that nature also has its plans for every day, which we cannot change as humans. However, knowing the plans of nature can help us schedule our movement well to have a successful day. For this reason, Akuafo TV, in collaboration with Ghana Meteorological Agency, is bringing you a 24-hour weather report, which comes your way from Monday through Sunday at 6:55 p.m. and 6:55 a.m. respectively. Akuafo TV will also be informing you of any emergency as it comes. To sponsor this program, please contact us on these numbers or locate the office of Akuafo TV in Accra at Mataheko near the police quarters. Akuafo TV Weather Report, your most reliable weather report.
Bodina Shassini Akuafo TV, you want the Palma more.
The Hot Seat.
Minsamo akwaba sonkokra emba Akuafo TV. The Hot Seat ena o sheno Mamenda Aristocrat Boutique ase any Dolly's Beauty Lounge. Omu nyina ewo Mataheko near the police barracks. Omo ena omashe matadase amame. Omaye meni makeup nimiti ede amami. Eneno ye she eye whole West constituency. Se makacha o se fite na akosi December ne de. Ye the most of the MPs, independent presidential aspirants, any political party figures no ebeba no motimi atwe ye de ntia ye nto aba emo this December election inteneno ye ho any sitting MP ewo ho ene no atwetwe nkomo ono atena so 3 times obi antimi nto so nimse voter region there ye ka voter region MP NDC for stronghold pa but menya ntie se MPP ba this year omotimi aye enema bi wo ho a bia na ase atimi asesa timemufo ewo voter region as a whole West constituency no etimi asesa omo adwene enu ti ena no ye ne omo sitting MP honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bejra ena na yenya na ye no atwetwe nkomo honorable yanko ho whole constituency what na mo 3 times just ohone de am say one campaign kwa be win anamboa
me fanisa we a politician and they make us me a politician because the things that I do know sometimes people wonder whether I'm a politician. I don't believe in doing politics of everything. I believe in the fact you are serving the people. That has been my philosophy since I entered into politics. I didn't just enter into politics because I want to do politics. I entered into politics because God wants me to be here. So first of all, when you're doing introduction, you even mentioned, say, I'm the president of the Parliamentary Christian Fellowship, which will come to that. I'm not into politics because I want to make money. I'm not into politics because I decide to be in politics. I'm into politics because God wants me to be here. And I serve the people with all humility. That's the difference between myself and any other person who can. I decided that, well, this is the vocation I have received at this moment. If it's the will of God for me to continue, I'll continue. If God says it's time for you, man, get out, let somebody also come. I'll just walk out. I'll not even blink my eye because it's God who has spoken. I'll just walk out and let who God thinks that will do it at that time will be given the opportunity to do it. And it's not about me, it's about the grace of God.
Honorable, what message been our day call constituency this time around?
Normally, from my first day, Mr. T politics and Mr. T, campaigning to be a member of parliament. The first thing I said, and I will continue to say, is that send me. It's in the Bible. The Bible says, send me, oh Lord, I'll do your will. That's been my message. And now, let me be your servant to do whatever you want me to do. And it is not about me. And when you go to my constituency, they'll tell you, say, I don't promise people from my day one. When I go to the community that will say, well, we want this from you. And I'll tell you, well, anytime in your ABA, the common fan number, I'll do it for you. So it's been my watchword that I don't go promising people, say, this is what I want to do. Because in the first place, it is not about you. It's about your political party. If your political party is in power and they empower you, you go with the manifesto of the political party. So if I start to say, this is my message, then I'm running ahead of my political party. People should begin to understand. Most of my colleagues who are no longer, who were kicked out, was as a result of the promises they gave to the people. Politicians or people who want to hold political office should begin to learn, say, it is not about you, it's about your political party. If your political party is in power and they empower you, you'll be able to do more. But if they don't empower you, what can you do?
Are you saying, say opposition, like in your party, in your power, not even facilitate projects in our area?
I'll come to that. I'll come to the OKT. You can facilitate, and you will facilitate as well. But most often than not, every ruling government would like to do things in their places to show, say, especially in their stronghold. When you take my 2009, when I became the my first term, in the works that I did, and my second term, the works that I did, as compared to my third term, I couldn't do much because it wasn't my. You go and lobby. I've lobbied for a few projects, but it will not be enough as compared to when your party is in power. Most of the work will go through your DCE because your DCE belongs to a particular party. Unfortunately, even for OS now, our DCE, the only thing I can credit him for, there's no development project there. The only thing I can credit him for is agriculture. He's done extremely well. I mean, he has been able to have seedlings, seedlings for people to go and start their own farming. I have been benefited from. Apart from that, there's nothing you can.
Really?
Yes, there's nothing in there.
Oh, but minimum say feeder roads be
feeder roads be no work, no project. You can go and check.
Honorable, I learned say muja projects be about 9 projects be muja as from this social investment fund.
It was completed.
No. It was completed. The 9 projects. So according to my sources, it was only 10% completed.
No.
And no. 90%.
Who is deceiving you? I go and check. You can check from in fact, almost completed, painted. The school project painted. The only thing that the current government did was to provide furniture.
Okay.
So almost all those projects. Now there's a major road. We call it Bamejolopita Road. I mean, they've abandoned it. We even started the putting on what you people call quota, but putting on a ceiling on it. But it was abandoned until last 2 weeks when the contractor moved to site and started the re-sealing again. Apart from those projects,
I know the feeder roads be was severe bedome. Only so feeder roads be any. Into any feeder roads be our constituency.
Feeder roads be the only feeder roads be our your constituency. All those feeder roads have been done. If you say you use a grader, which the grader largely, I mean, it's been there before you came, and you buy fuel to go and shape it. I also do. I also buy fuel
but it should be out of shape before I'll be shape, right?
Oh, and say it's a routine thing that we do all the time. Even when we're in power, we're doing it. Sometimes I buy fuel myself and say go. Currently, I even did some from Jogbepemet to Vane. I bought fuel, and I'm going to do more. As my MP's common fund comes, I buy fuel and reshape the places. As for Saviepe, it's just about 5 kilometers. So if the DC or the assembly decide today, it's nothing because we were able to build bridge. There was no bridge there, but we were able to build bridge. So if you are just doing reshaping, it's no news. We want to see development. We want to see classrooms built like how we did it during the 20 when we were in power.
I understand the district medical centers you see are complete with two big theaters and also Nyanokwe.
Oh, PG. Jesus Christ. Maybe I will not talk. I will send you one of your reporters to go and take. You know, some of these things that they send from Accra, from your constituencies, I won't say it's deceptive, but it's not right. PG Hospital. Now I'm waiting for my National Health Fund to be able to re-roof the place completely. When I came the first time, I mobilized the MTN Foundation. They renovated the place and then put it in shape. But after 10 years now, we need to do additional work. We need to re-roof again, which I am waiting for my NHIS fund. Then I will do that. The DC has put up some small structures there. I don't know if that's what he's calling as a theater or whatever. There's a small structure there.
What is the structure for?
I don't know. It will not be commissioned. It's just there, something small. That will not pass any test or as a theater.
So yeah, who as an MP, you know 2 times, you know. This time your party is not in power, so when to me and match.
I've done much. If you like,
or even this time.
I use my common fund, I use my personal money to do a lot of
right.
projects.
So let's know some of the projects you've done.
You have to. Normally, I prefer that you go there and take pictures of it. In any case, we've done a lot of projects. We were able to. The recent one has to do with Akuafotvgh, where there's no water. I've been able to mobilize and did water. That town has been there for so many years now. They were using hand dug well. I've lobbied and got some money, and I've been able to do mechanize, not to borehole, mechanize their well, and the town is now have water that is flowing through the town now. We supply just last week we supply building materials, that's the roofing materials, to some communities, to some schools. Today, I think, the same last week, we supply about 100 bags with chippings, stone chippings and sand, for a community called Poita in Ashanti Poita, where the road is very bad. We did the road. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the second seal, but erosion has washed away the road. So I decided to give them 100 bags of cement, and they are about to do concreting and do some drainage along the road. I was expecting the DC to do that, but unfortunately, not the DC, sorry, the district assembly to do that. Unfortunately, they were not having enough funds, so I have to use my fund to support the community to do that, to create those ones. When it comes to supporting community, especially health facilities, I managed to buy them about 5 motorbikes last year. I bought them 5 motorbikes, renovated some hospital facilities. I bought 2 beds, hospital beds, very expensive beds. A host of things that I cannot, So yes, I use my little funds that comes my way, and also my own resources. I support the communities in development.
What's your relationship between you and the district council, like the executive people there?
This is my very good friend. I go to the assembly. We even had a meeting recently. I go to him. I don't have problem with anybody. I believe that, and he knows, everybody knows in the community, especially in my constituency, that I don't believe in doing politics with things. I believe in looking at things objectively. I just mentioned that one of the things that I'll credit him for is for these seedlings that he has done. That one, nobody should take it away from him. I won't do politics with it. He's done extremely well to have this vision that he wants to create our constituency to be one of citrus production center, cashew production center, coconut production center. That alone is enough for me. And he has demonstrated it by having the seedlings there. So if you are interested, you go and then he gives you, and he inspects it. That is fine. But when it comes to physical infrastructure development, I'll give him 0 because he hasn't done anything. That is not politics. You see, that's the kind of person I am. So in my constituency, no MPP person will look at me and say, oh, this man is from the opposing party.
So even the MPP will vote for you?
They continue to vote for me. They claim they will vote for Nana, but they will vote for me.
They will vote
as
for
for
you.
me, they vote. That's why my figures kept going high.
All right, we'll go for a short commercial break. We'll come back and still delve deep into the whole West constituency. We want to know, when you come to power again, what you will do for them. We share the hot seat or AKUAFO TV, and now you need the whole West member of parliament, sitting member of parliament, or no also, and outside Ejinemu Ama the National Democratic Congress, NDC, voter region. No, enya ye twetwe nkoma ye hwe impuntu dwuma ewo whole Wester. So ye MP no de akọ wetimi facilitate e de akọ efisanya the government and all power. And na all and government no so through the district assembly etimi aye. O say eba infrastructure there mo 0. But eba farm and agriculture there or GD district chief executive no aye there in farming no or born homodin ewo ho a wamo seedlings say omo endua ewo ho nti be ko break ya ba ye be ko ho West biom na se akwaje ensem bi enchire mu ye ko commercial break number 6 ya.
The Hot Seat.
the palm more.
Odofo oni me beya adwen se ene ye hwe enam a wiase fa na nyina age atum na ye repa na ye prekonam metre pork meat atake over na o show gaga no de asemde abre pig farmer anase prekonyanfo esanse ne ye mu ene ne nkoso a no anu nti dipadodo na ene de ohwa hye prekonyan adwuma mu na pina so wo opepa se obetimi anyan empreko yi ebi na so how ne se ena benya piglet papa na empreko mu a wa hoden na watimi anyan emfa ohaw ene amane bia Emerald. Enunti na Akuafo farm edi anuye na aba. Se oma Holland White Crossbreed. Eye papa betime nya wo ejaman so. Se ye ka Holland White Crossbreed a empreko a efi abrochire bi na ye de nkekane kakra ka ho na time nya hoden etime wu bebre. Se onyi a otime wo between 15 ekosi 22 ene ekire kra. Eche se odemfaso bebre ene bre okuani. Nti ye ka empreko a wa hoden na onyan a emfa ohaw ne amane bia mrewa. Na ye Holland White Crossbreed a ubenya no Akuafo farms pe na mum ba bia nka ho bi sasem ye wo de na pese onye mpreko ibi ana auto Holland White Crossbreed bia so wani kire Akuafo farm na ho na obenya bi ye mpreko e de bosume miensa a tese ahoden ene bibia aka ho a oto a ebetimi aboa wo fre ahoma iso ana hwehwe Akuafo farms e kire kwan e wo Eastern region eye Accra na Nsawam kwantempon ne so na afi ye office e wo Dansoma Matayeko eben police quarters kai se Holland White Crossbreed piglet de Akuafo farms pe and I'll be
It's the coldest on it.
Wait there, BC da, BC do. Oh yes, wait there, BC da. Other for and penny say for asrobo nyonko a okatokre enkaso. Enu nti na Akuafo TV ya be nyonko pa ma Akuafo nyina. Piayo ayadwuma ediye na de ka sire kra ne se onoba ya aba bebre na unya tofo na enu nti eseye. Nempo se uchiri pa tofo a ebo a obeto no no enye de so ani. Na onim se onoba ya abu so na eseye no obi so anya brede dendin pe bi ato a onim ba bi wo. Na sa nipa no na Akuafo TV ya kwatwe no ede namba waboboa no pe. Wabeto ne eboa wakoma ebeto yem nti no akuani awudi anyama bi de se tomatoes nyadoa mako bayre body and infudi aka nyina anase wonso wonya emu bi te se preko aponche adanko oye poultry farmer wo nkokọ eni kosua ana wonya aboa bi aka eni eboto adi ebize Akuafo TV ekotwe atofo abrawo enti ba bi a wo ewo mamu bia no de hia ne se obefre na wabetro di na watere kwan eni eniema wo na Akuafo TV etibe gina so de apɛ atofo abrawo enti fra ahoma yi so na ye beje wo fel so wonso a wo pe bi ato akoton ana se woto no wayi so onso betimi afre ahoma yi so ana ba hwe Akuafo TV akira kwan ewo Accra Mataheko ye be police quarters no na ye ne wo adi nkomo Akuafo TV sell the produce we dey big seed you be farmer you get your produce or you be buyer when you want buy some Akuafo TV sell the produce the first of its kind so join the train and now we dey busy da ABC do 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 we dey busy da
Body na shasenyi ekwayo Akuafo TV you want the palm more.
The Hot Seat.
Uguswa share the Hot Seat ewe Akuafo TV and na ye de kamia no akoto whole west abato empeswa so ewe from Mantem and as a voter region. So unim say last week no na voter MP said the voter region edi nsem beto to just say their soldier for akogu ho. It na say yenya omo nyina asa obo na hyebedwemu a NDC MP so mo fi voter region no omo nyina no oda oma no enene yenya na yene no etwetwe nkomo no osanso ma hyebedwani ewo whole west constituency ono aso na osan ejina mu biom aye December 2020 election no osan ejina mu ama NDC Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bedra ono na yenya na yene no etwetwe nkomo efa empuntunsem ho ewo whole west Honorable Mayembra this say no campaign our campaign is saying
yo mami kanitiwa na mami use one word bi o kasam ye kasa bi wo ho ye kasam ye say dechichime alo dechichime ya ha no ekire se abe a enyi no na nsafo
yenya nsa free mo ana
enya nsa a better drink.
Okay. Produces a better drink.
Produce a better drink. We the mention. Now, what it means is, to say Honorable Bagbin spend a lot of time in Parliament. If you call Bagbin, you are calling Nadoli Kalim. Sure. Or you are calling his constituency. He's synonymous with his constituency. It shows that as long as you remain in Parliament and you create opportunity for your constituency also to benefit. Chairman sir, Honorable Chairman Samboso, for instance, of course, as soon as you mention Swame constituency, you are mentioning Honorable Chairman Samboso. That's how it is. Now, yeah, voter region for no, we understand, sir, so far as you remain here and you move forward, you have the opportunity to bring the region and the constituency forward. And now we don't just remove people anyhow. Uko Ave Akachi, it used to be Ave Aveno. Now it's now Akachi North. Akachi South, sorry, Uko Akachi South. The former Speaker of Parliament. He was a member of Parliament for 6 consecutive times. The 7th one before he became the 6th one, he became the Speaker of Parliament, and he has to step down for somebody else to go. That's how it is. Honorable Kofi Humado has been an MP for 4 terms. He decided that he will not go again. Even my predecessor decided that he was not going to run again before I step in. And my message to my constituent will largely depend on our manifesto. But to thank them, say, they have that confidence in me that whatever they ask for their development, by the grace of God, I'm able to provide, if not all, at least I'm able to do something about it. And I'm not going to promise them. I know my party will win. Asabia also knows that NDC will win shortly. And thank God, December 7th, after NDC has won and my party has won, I'll be giving, inshallah, by the grace of God, I will move forward and they'll see more development in our constituency. I always say, development is not basically done by MPs. The development, it is done by the assembly. But if you have your DC coming from the same party and your member of parliament coming from the same party, and you lobby for a project, there's this collaboration understanding that let's do this and it's done. But when you have my current DC coming from different party, their philosophy and their policies are different from what I think should be done. Let me give you a typical example. A $1 million one constituency, $1 million one constituency that was supposed to come to our, I was not consulted. They went to put up just 3 10-seater biodigester for 3 years. $3 million. I can only count 3, toilet 10-seater biodigester. One at Avatime Senior High School, one at PJ Senior High School, and one at Abutia Tech. Just 3 for $3 million or whatever you call it. Well, when we come there, and even those ones are not functioning. But if we were to be in power, and my party was in power, and our government promised the $1 million per constituency, I'd have been informed. Myself and my DC would have sat down and said, well, this community needs water. This community needs, upgrading of their roads, or even tiling of their roads. This community needs so and so school project. But it wasn't done. So there was no collaboration between myself and it. Even though we are friends, I go to the assembly meetings. But when it comes to development projects, policies that are coming from their party, which I don't know anything about. We only read it. He doesn't call for us to meet and agree that this should go to that place. How will development come? And I'm in Accra. I lobby for project and I go and get it done. I also take credit for it that I lobby for it. I get any. But if the two of you come from the same, I don't know about other places where you have different the MPs and the DCs are working, very well. You see that development goes on. So, whole West, will see a new change. They will see continuation of project that we started, which has been abandoned by the current government.
But according to the DC, none of your projects, none of your projects are abandoned. You know, by or to us. So which project are you saying say are abandoned?
I'm talking of national project. I'm not talking of DC Assembly project. You see, there is this DC Assembly project that was started by the previous DC, that's our government. He has continued, he has completed them. That one, I'm talking of national project. I just mentioned of the $1 million consensus project. I just mentioned national policy project. Those are the projects. Now, if you ask my DC, what are the national projects that comes to whole West? He cannot mention one. He can only mention project that was started, which he came to complete. Like the SIF project was completed. He only buy furniture and then he handed over. He couldn't even commission them. If you talk of schools that we started, school and trees that we were completing, senior high school project that I started, they only completed it. So I'm talking of national policies, not district assembly project. National policies is that the two of us can lobby. If we were in the same party, would have gone to Flassa House and said, look, we need this project. I lobby for project. I go there alone, and I also want to take credit because I lobby for it. If he goes because his party is in power, he wants to lobby for project. Unfortunately, because this current government will not send anything to the voter.
What do you mean by that?
Remember,
voter region is part of Ghana.
Exactly.
Even though they don't vote for the NPP tradition. If you say this current government will send nothing to voter region, I think it's an indictment.
It's not even an indictment. I was surprised when, last year budget, the voter region's name was not found in the special road project. And we said this year supposed to be the year of the road. Our names were not there. So it's not even an afterthought that they brought it. We have to shout. The caucus have to shout and have press conferences. Is
that the feeling of the people for the voter region?
Well, I don't want to say it's the feeling of the people. That is the actuality on the ground. I will tell you one project. If you look at Eastern Corridor project, that people did not vote for us because they thought that we could have finished. We started, we couldn't finish. That project is still there. Nobody is touching it. All the contractors have abandoned the project. And then the current loan that we took it from Tema Motorway, end of Tema Motorway, to Akosombo, part of Eastern Corridor. Then we jump to the northern side, So we've abandoned, from Asikuma, which is supposed to be the Eastern Corridor, part lot 1, right down to Hohwe. It's been abandoned. No contractor is working on it. So if you are from that part of the region, how will you feel? You feel that you've been abandoned. There's a project. We're doing dualization of Ho. Answer now we do Hono, where the previous government has started dualization. Say you create double, because if you go to all other regional capital is double road. It's only in the voter region that we don't have double road. So we started it. We're going to provide dualization. Asabia, that project is still there. Until recently, the Chinese contractor did only one lane. The rest of the lane, he hasn't even finished. He's still working on one lane for 3 years now. It shows clearly that they don't, I won't say they don't think about that, but the enthusiasm of working on the development project is not there. And I think that's also accounted for the voter region people not liking the MPP people or MPP party.
Finally, what do you think? Do you think Parliament, because of this COVID-19 issue, do you think you see a closed Parliament for now?
As I mean, we have minorities have always been on the view say by now no Parliament is a closed down Parliament.
Maybe I'm person you close. Say maybe because more this this term of Parliament more in Juma.
But I don't think so. So on person you want answer na you close down Parliament na. Says no minim say you crop mean to me Mundi by wa edino edaho former Minister of Health obianim say or a member of Parliament ina me colleague Carlos Ahinkra who has just resigned who's a member of Parliament ina okay me involved no but the number side they do two of my colleagues who were at University of Ghana Medical University of Ghana Hospital, where you can only find it in our green book. And also 2 of our colleagues were there, Matthew Poku Prempe and Minister for Boche, Dan Boche. They are all there. Our colleagues are, suffering. So why don't you close down this place for now? If anything at all, if you need us to do certain things, you just call us back, do it quickly and go back. We are here. Look at the floor. Nothing is going on. It's just, so I don't see the sense they should keep us here. For all of us to be infected before, or 1 or 2 people die from amongst us before you know that there's something wrong. I think, our leadership, we have been drumming it. We have been saying it all the time, but leadership is adamant. Right.
And I did the hot seat, ABC, MP for Whole West, Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bedra, and a guest I will show you so. And they call Whole West, Echo Shanes and Sama Ewo. The entire Whole West crown say, a military as a soldier for the Okogu Volta regional, MP NDC for Mashebedremu, Omo caucus and a voter caucus, no, Edibetu just say, Omo NTS say a day alcohol. Near Okasama Malasameche, leader of the voter caucus of the minority in parliament. Ono na nebe share na ye no etwetwe nkomo no. Wache ensem mpuntu dwuma osusu se enko so ye e wo voter region, especially ene ne constituency. I just say ono no o hwe se obeba ne party abeba. That is what timi ne DC ye ho no eye dwuma yie ama mpuntu dwuma anase mpuntu nsem aba eye Whole West constituency. Mejidi said you made the bros na be ya obetimi aye informed decision as to who to vote for in December coming election. No enunti enye de expect more MPs, sitting MPs and new candidates and independent presidential aspirants for nyina no expect or plus political parties and so expect almost na be ya obehu who to vote for. It's na no ye be PM e wo Whole West abato empeso so MP ene ne no di enkita ho meda sese wo jebre na wo hwe da sene ye besan ye hia e wo Akuafo TV same time same TV station ye femi akosia asabia asmeni meda aristocrat boutique ase omno mo hye matade ene Dolly's beauty parlor omo ye mitini manimu emame omo wo eye mataheko near the police barracks oho ena omo okoho a obehu omo na oni omo edijuma da sene ye besan ehia ye share nimu say the MPP member of parliament parliamentary candidate for Whole West so ye sabeka no say no etwetwe enkomo ye gusua make that plans nti no ye nyana ye de ne beba ne ono so abeka ne nsam ye nhia da sene me da se o share bye bye. Chebia amanyofo beko epueye atoye asretimemufo se omonto omoso aba na mibiso edien ena omowo ema Akuafo mibisa Akuafo epise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem ejina ekuayo mu wenti ena Akuafo TV kofa ba ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metre ministers MPs MCs DCs any empo aspiring MPs one ombejina say yento omoso aba ebehia na neomwo ema Akuafo ana a great sector no omo de atopo no so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia asmeni megina wana mu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obesa obeso yasen a hwe number sia egu TV de so efrey ni eni wo endi nkita ho the hot seat ebeye she the hot seat ebeye hot akonwa no so ebeye she